Lost Ark received multiple trailers this week focusing on both the PvP and sailing mechanics. General details were provided about the different PvP modes, the rewards you can get together with the ways in which you can customize your ships. One of the ways that players will be able to explore the world of Achilles is through the sailing system. This feature unlocks once you reach level 35 and enter the Wavestrand port in eastern Lutera. Players will be able to select one of the 8 different types of ships, each with its own looks and stats. Lost Ark will have 3 competitive PvP modes, which include Team Deathmatch, and Team Elimination. If you want more details on Lost Ark, you can check out even more info on our Lost Ark wiki. Square Enix, the developer, Team Ninja, has unveiled the final trailer for the upcoming Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, plus new details about Kraken, Lich, equipment upgrades, advanced jobs, and more. In the final trailer, we get a brief overview of the story of Stranger of Paradise, featuring characters such as the monstrous tentacle fiend Kraken, the spell-slinging adept Lich, and more about the Dark Crystals. The characters are teased as the Warriors of Light, which is mentioned in a prophecy that consists of the main character Jack, as well as companions Ash, Jed, Neon, and Sophie. Previously, Team Ninja revealed some of the job system. This time, the developer introduces advanced jobs for Red Mage, Berserker, and Samurai. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin will be releasing on March 18th for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Elden Ring was confirmed to have gone gold at the Taipei Game Show, which took place this week, which basically means the game is on track for release. The Taipei Game Show featured a 46-minute interview with Yasuhiro Kitao, the game producer at From Software. Kitao himself also confirmed in the interview that the game will take players about 30 hours to complete the main story. He further clarified that this number is for players who rush and don't do much of the optional content. The footage shown also showed new items and spells, as well as new armor and weapons. A new samurai-inspired armor set is being added to the game, complete with a new long bow. It looks like a couple of new weapon types are being added as well to the game, such as the Great Axe and Double Whips. We also got a quick look at a new Spirit Summon. Elden Ring is only a few weeks away from release. We cannot wait for February 25th, it can't come any sooner, and to explore the lands between. While waiting, be sure to check out our Elden Ring wiki for all the latest info. Revealed this week, developer White Rabbit have unveiled the next adventure for the Metroidvania platformer Death's Gambit, called Ashes of Vados. Death's Gambit Afterlife is now available as a physical version for the Nintendo Switch as well. The latest DLC pack, Ashes of Vados, will add a brand new boss experience with a different heroic boss variant, concluding the story of Death's Gambit Afterlife, putting players to the test in the ultimate platforming challenge and adding a new arena with boss rush and horde mode. Death's Gambit Afterlife is now available on PC and Switch, coming to Xbox platforms in spring 2022. DLC Ashes of Vados releases on PC via Steam on February 10th. Amazon Games has launched a new update for New World, which adds a new endgame feature, expedition mutators, combat balancing, increased gear score, and more. There is a detailed article on the Fextralife website if you want to go through all the new additions, but we'll quickly go for a brief overview of what was added. New World lacked some endgame content when it first launched, but Amazon are remedying the situation by adding a new feature called Expedition Mutators. This adds further challenges with an even bigger payoff. Expedition modifiers that affect normal and named enemies are found in expeditions. This changes enemy encounters, including how complex the enemies are, and makes them more unpredictable. These mutation effects include elemental promotions, such as giving enemies powerful new abilities, and curses which add negative effects to players. The unique combinations of expeditions and mutations will change each week on a rotation basis, with players working their way up the ladder of difficulty. For everything else, if you want to check out more details about New World, the MMORPG, be sure to drop by our Fextralife Wiki. Achilles Legends Untold, a Souls-like, went into closed beta this week. The action RPG follows the adventure of Achilles himself, journeying through Greece, facing many mythological lands such as Tartarus. The game is a top-down isometric action RPG similar to the likes of Grim Dawn and Titan Quest. Much like Titan Quest, the game features a beautiful Greek mythological setting filled with amazing temples, Greek weapons and armors, as well as fearsome creatures and gods. The closed beta is currently available from January 27th until February 10th, Those who want to take part can check out the Achilles Legends Untold Steam page and sign up for the closed beta via the official Discord. Achilles is set to release into early access in Q2 of 2022. In the next adventure for the Elder Scrolls Online, players will be heading to the High Isle. As ZeniMax revealed this week in a livestream, the year-long content will focus on the legacy of the Bretons. The MMORPG also got a new cinematic previewing the trio of characters encountering a Breton who casts medallions on a table, one with a ship. What can you expect from the next chapter? Well, the expansion will hold 30 hours of unique story content about the home of the Bretons. The chapter will involve the Ascendant Order, described as rogue knights who conceal their identity and are on a quest to stop the Three Banners War. Also announced was the content heading up 2022, the first DLC, the Elder Scrolls Online Ascending Tide. Pre-orders are now available for the Elder Scrolls Online High Isle, which will be coming to PC and Stadia on June 6th, as well as consoles on June 21st. If you want more details about what's coming in the expansion, be sure to drop by our Elder Scrolls Online wiki. The CRPG Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous release on console has now been delayed to autumn 2022. While the sad news is that we'll have to wait a little longer for the console versions, the good news is that a new DLC has also been announced. New adventures lie ahead after the victory of World Wound in the downloadable content Inevitable Excess on February 15th. Players can venture on from Golarion and use unparalleled mythic powers to protect the space-time continuum against destruction. Even more good news is, as part of the Lunar New Year sale, you can now get Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous for 20% off on Steam, GOG, and the Epic Game Store. You can also gain a free small DLC to accompany the game, which contains a pet, the Tiny Sovereign Dragon from Tianxia. This pet will help players on their quest for knowledge and lore skill checks. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous will also be available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in early autumn 2022. It is currently available on PC. The DLC Inevitable Access releases on PC on February 15th. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.